Now somebody asked a question that why is her broiler birds converting their feed to feathers instead of meat? I'm going to be telling you the reasons why your birds are converting their feed to feathers instead of meat. When you see your birds converting their feed to feathers instead of meat, it means there's a lot of things that's happening. Their nutrition is being affected, the environment is being affected. A lot of factors contribute to that. Okay, now number one is low protein quality. Okay, when you're feeding your birds with starter feed, make sure their protein content is at least from 22 to 23%. Okay, and their growers feed, the protein content should be at least 20% of the protein. That way, it will not affect your birds. But once the protein content in their feed is low, it will make your birds to start converting their feed to feathers instead of meat. Number two is cold stress. All right, when the weather is cold at night, the birds, they will not eat and convert it to feathers instead of protein. So it's very good, like my own now. My birds are grown, but the weather in the night is very cold. So what I do, I drop the curtains down, and within the pen, the temperature within the pen is enough to keep them a bit warm so that they will not waste the feed that I give them in the night. So once the environment is cold in the night, it makes them to eat more, and then they convert it to feathers. And it's not going to be profitable for you because birds that convert their feed to feathers, they don't have weight. Okay? And then number three is when your birds are having internal parasites. Worms can make your birds to convert their feed to feathers. When your birds are having, internal parasites, that they are having worm issue, they're having worm parasite, it's going to make them, as they eat, they are going to convert it to feathers, not meat. So make sure you deworm your birds. Then number four, when you give your birds contaminated feed. A lot of people don't pay attention on this moldy feed. You will see that the feed you want to give to your birds, you notice that the feed is moldy, and you notice that the feed is contaminated. Why giving it to your bird? You don't know that that moldy feed or that contaminated feed, when you give it to your bird, it creates a lot of problems for your birds. So when you give them contaminated feed, it makes your birds to convert their feed to feathers instead of converting it to meat. So try and be paying attention to the feed. Each time you open their feed and you notice that the feed is contaminated, maybe it has gone bad, please don't give it to your birds because it creates a lot of problems. Apart from converting their feed to feathers, it has a lot of effects on your birds. It makes them, their poo, to be watery. It disturbs their system entirely. And the last one is overcrowding. When your birds are lacking space, the ventilation will be poor, and it's going to affect them a lot because there's no space for them to grow well. So once they are having that issue, as they are eating, they are going to be converting it to feathers rather than converting it to meat. So please give your birds a lot of space. So these are the reasons why your birds are converting their feed to feathers instead of converting it to meat. So those that are asking these questions, please make some amendments in your farm. Once you notice your birds are converting their feed to feathers, please quickly address that issue so that your birds will start having weight. I hope this video helps us. See you in my next one. Bye for now.